This is Robbie, Sunshine.Robbie, and I'm here. We're back with the sunrise meditation, but this time I'm just going to follow the same 5:55 starting time. As you may know, sunrises time are getting earlier and earlier. And if we follow from this point on, we might be getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm keeping it at 5:55 just so it's a practical time for most people, and a regular time, consistency, working with people's routine and everything else. The number 5 represents raw change. The number 5 represents changes within ourselves. And you might be waking up in the middle of the night at 1:11, 2:22, 3:33, 4:44, and then again 5:55. If you find yourself waking up at these numbers, these are called master's numbers. They're angel numbers. And because they are repetitive of the same number, they're very powerful. They are here to send you a sign. They are here to assist you with guidance. And through this guidance, it speaks directly to your heart. It resonates. It does bring you a message. How to understand these numbers? You can research online, find out about the numerology, the power of that number, the meaning of that number. And as they're coming consecutive 3 times, like 1:11 or 2:22, they're very powerful. They are amplified. So if you're waking up in the middle of the night, either through dreams, nightmares, or something that has been on your mind, and those numbers pop up, I would suggest to research online. And the message that will come through will resonate. It will guide you. It will validate you. It will expand you. It will bring more perspectives for you to work through it. And even through the day, not just at night, but through the day, you keep seeing the same numbers over and over. Just research, and you will find you. The message will find you. So I invite us now to just start going into your relaxing state. We're going to go straight into it. This is a heart chakra guided meditation. We are definitely sensing and feeling our energy field. So it is an energy healing meditation. And lots of healing can happen during this time. For healing to happen, belief and trust needs to be the core of your essence, in your intention, in your desire. So I invite you to take a few nice breaths. Allow yourself to just sense your physical body. Just sense your breathing. How is it going in and out of your body? And it's about allowing yourself to follow the breathing of your pattern rather than creating a pattern of breathing. You're noticing, you're following, you're going with the flow. But it's just allowing your breathing to be what it needs to be. Just like your heartbeat beats by itself. And even though we can change the breathing pattern, we also have a breathing pattern that is purely created by its own breathing, by its own breath, without you thinking. And we want to get to that point of your breath where you're not creating a long breath or a short breath, that you are simply observing that breath. And however that breath comes to you, you're just feeling, breathing through it and observing. So I'll give you a few moments to pay attention and allow it to be more organic and natural as possible. Not everything is a chore. Even the most obvious chores doesn't need to be a chore. And certainly breathing doesn't have to be one. There is breath work, which you can look at as an exercise. But here we're just doing breathing. We're just allowing a body to show us how he wants to breathe. You're not making a deep breath, you're not making a shallow breath. You're being the observer of your breath. You're understanding, how does your breath calm you down? By observing it, feeling it. And having that trust in your breath changes everything. Just have that trust that your breath regulates itself. It guides you, it leads you. Breathing rapid during a panic attack is actually your breath protecting you. But then learning to calm it down, learning to bring it back to normal. Comes from observing your breath and allowing your breath to shift from the rapid to the calm all by itself while you observe. ask you to pay attention to sensations in your body. Is your chest heavy, light? Is there any other part of your body that you can sense right now? Where's the biggest focus point for you right now? We're going to work with that focus point. Sometimes that focus point is a point of energy that needs moving, shifting, and we're not going to manipulate this focus point by moving energy. We're simply going to feel and focus on it and feel. And with intention, we're going to ask our heart chakra, our innate light, your innate light, to guide you, to show you, to heal you. And you do that with intention and trust and belief. And as you ask, you sense. That's all you need to do. We're making meditation as simple, as powerful as possible. And welcome everyone. All we're doing is sensing our breath, observing the breath. You can do with eyes closed, eyes open, however you sense to do it. And you're asking your heart chakra to help you focus in the energy point in your body. And as you focus, you observe that focus, that point of energy. Because the energy will start moving about, shifting. And you're going to sense all this. And it's okay. It's needed. If you become a bit uncomfortable in your body, I want you to trust and stay with us, because you are in a very powerful heart chakra energy, field of energy. And it does make healing quicker and easier. It's assisting you. And as you sense you're uncomfortable and you feel through it, you are healing. Don't worry about what it is. I promise you it will come to you. It will come to you later with clarity. You will have no doubt what's been healed. You will know. And I want you to trust right now. I'm working on building up your trust in yourself, building up the trust in your heart chakra. These are the first steps for healing. I'm not going to start with helping and assisting you releasing triggers, blockages, self-sabotage, traumas. We are going to start through the foundation of our soul, which is distrust. Distrust in our heart, distrust in our soul, in our mission on earth, our purpose on earth, which is to find our heart. And I want you to eliminate the gap that we create by trying to heal other things without this trust. When we create this gap, healing becomes so difficult. So through these sunrises meditation, we're only here for the purpose of creating, building trust within ourselves, trust in our energy points, trust in our energy field, trust in our heart chakra. You want to be able to feel your heart chakra activating, not just during meditation, but through your day-to-day activity. You want to be able to enter your heart chakra when you need for answers. And it comes from here, right here, this moment of allowing and trusting. And once you can create this trust within yourself and this belief that your heart is your innate light and it knows what you need, and all you need to do is ask for guidance, your life will be transformed because you will be guided, you will see the guidance. Your soul will make sure you will see the guidance. So we want to close this gap where we are and where we want to be. Because when we find this trust and this belief, this gap doesn't exist. And you can tap in all the versions of yourself. All the versions of yourself. You can heal, you can make changes to your reality. You can make decisions with your heart. How I experience my heart through the day is simply just flutters and activates when I'm about to make a decision. It's a beautiful communication, it's a beautiful trust. It's a beautiful journey, but I had to practice. I had to even remember myself and remind myself to then go in the heart and activate when I needed it. And there were times I was forgetting and just working through the hardship without my heart chakra being on, being activated, without consulting this guidance. Even though I knew how to activate it at that time. And it was frustrating. Because I look back and go, I could have asked my heart, I could have asked my intuition. I have this tool, this amazing tool that speaks to the divine, and it gives us the truth through the unconditional love. And I was forgetting to consult it. And we all go through it. But if we can sit and build this trust first, this communion with yourself, this communion with your heart and your mind. This is what is called the mind and heart coherence. where you have an idea, you have a thought, you have a decision to take, but then you go in your heart to listen, to hear the guidance. That's all it is. We need to do this with trust, with belief. And perhaps the first limiting belief to break is the one that you might not believe that the heart chakra can speak to you. There perhaps be doubt. And then you work through that and back into practice. Your heart chakra will show you all these layers that you need to work through. And we are in this field, this beautiful field of energy between us all. Whether you're here live or on the recording, there's no time and space. We're here together. This energy is going to flow with you through the day. And perhaps will be just that little hint to remind you to go in your heart when you need. And that's where your journey is going to start. Just saw 22 on the timer. Beautiful number of duality, guidance with our guides, guidance with our heart to work through our duality. It will be shown to you, you'll be able to see more clearly. And it's your choice. It's your choice to work through it. And how do you work through it? You sit and you breathe through it. Simple as that. Trusting, believing that your heart is guiding you through that process. And when I say guiding you, it's simply sensing the energies within your body and observing. You're being guided is you observing what the heart can do in your physical vessel for healing, in your mental space for healing, in your emotional balance for healing, and your energetic field for healing. So wherever we started in sensations, they're getting more gentle and easier through my body. And I'm also feeling the root chakra, the sacral, and the solar plexus. Perhaps we're here sensing and understanding, or perhaps gathering downloads that you will show you later on in the day. Clarity about your expression, the way you move, the way you speak, the way you express yourself, the way you use your words, your tone. And as you realize and as you become aware, make that choice. Make that choice about your expression without any judgment. Make that change, and the change will be easier. because you will be in your heart. The moment you have the awareness, you are in your heart. Your heart is calling you to you. And yes, I could be here guiding you through the dimensions and unicorns and dragons and angels and all the planets and the cosmic and the universe, and I could be doing this. And we will. But we don't want to be sitting and going somewhere as escape when we could be using all that power of going somewhere to go within. We want to close that gap first to build that trust of self-healing. Trust in your own tool, that is your heart chakra, and all the other chakras. Trust in your relationship with yourself, with your intuition, and develop before we can then travel and enjoy the different dimensions. And you can do both. But allow yourself to have that moment to do meditations to build your trust with yourself, with your heart, with your own guidance. When the energies are coming to an ease, yes, feeling much easier, much more relaxed, much more loving. It was loving throughout, but if you're feeling uncomfortable, it's definitely easing off and it's a release. If you're coughing, sneezing, yawning, it's all a release. And I just want you to allow those releases to happen. Don't control it. Just allow. And we're here with intention, receiving lots of love from the divine, from your guides, from yourself. And this is the time with intention, we go in your heart to feel that love even more, even more. Go in your heart and imagine, what color does he want to be today? And imagine this colorful ball of light in your chest, expanding, 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 growing, surrounding you with this light. It's yours. That feels so good. That feels so homely. This is your light. This is your own love. I invite you to stay in this moment for as long as you can, as long as you want. And if you can, repeat later in your own time, in your own space. And boost this connection with your heart chakra. And you only need 5 minutes. Thank you for being here this morning with the daily sunrise meditation, heart chakra guiding meditation. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And we are love and light. Just remember this. Thank you.